target. So we're going to be seeing that a lot here. And the minigun is just basically shoot people when you see them. And we see a heavy, we jump and spin up. Oh, we jumped and spin up. Didn't say that in the basic strategy. That's like the most basic thing ever when a heavy. You jump, spin up, and shoot. Because when you jump and spin up, you will still have the speed from when you're walking. Because in Team Fortress 2, if you spin up your gun and don't jump, you will lose speed immediately. But if you jump and spin, you won't lose any momentum because you don't lose any speed when you jump. So we're going to stay on the point here. We have medic, but he's dead. We're going to use the shotgun. You see that? We just went out. I was just going to run around here, and I see the soldier, and I just shoot him once with the shotgun. That's about maximizing your damage. Doing as much damage as possible. That would not be possible with the sandwich, because the sandwich only heals. It doesn't hurt. So we have a medic. I think he's a spy. Keep shooting at him, and the medic's like, oh, I'll heal you. I'm like, oh, yeah, good, good. So we're going to be reloading and falling back. Medic goes down to a spy, and that's the one thing you should listen for. Listen to the scream. I've been talking about this a lot, like listen to the game, but let's just listen to the game, like I just said. I'm not going to turn out the volume. And basically, whenever you hear a scream, just turn around. Look, listen to this. All right.
Point is being contested.
All right. So we heard the cloak sound and the scream, and that means turn around for you. So there we go, using the minigun. And then we're going to fall back and grab some health, run into that house. And while we're running to get health, we're just going to use the shotgun to do some damage while we're running around. And then we're going to spin up our minigun, which is our main weapon, which we're going to be using most of the time. So we're just going to peek out here and just look. And we see a heavy, and he hasn't seen us yet. Jumping and spinning, and yes, getting a brass beast heavy. He didn't even see us. Very nice there. And then maximizing damage, and we see an engineer build a sentry, okay. And then he falls back, and a bunch of people, they don't even notice me shooting at them. Shooting at the soldier. The soldier goes down. We just keep shooting, and then we're going to fall back, pulling up the shotgun to maximize damage while we're repositioning ourselves. That is the main strategy with that. Maximizing your damage. Because, you know, if you try to fall back, spinning up your minigun, you're going to be like a turtle, try to run away, and turtles don't run very close. There we have one spy, and this is interesting. The enemy team has 3 spies, and they all decide that this is the place to be. So the second spy comes on, and the third spy comes on, and they all die. And then we have a brass beast heavy that's up here for some reason. An engineer dies too, as this stair is apparently the place to be. So we're maintaining high ground. That goes for any class. Hold the high ground, you have an advantage. However, center gun at spawn. All right, gonna fall back. Sees a soldier, and he jumps. Right, jumping is good, but if you jump and get shot, you get pushed back, and he gets pushed back to the spawn. We're still here. We're just gonna reload. I'm being very fat and slow, and just gonna try and maintain this choke here with another heavy and the rest of our team. Probably the most basic thing ever is work together as a team. It's probably the best advice I can give you. So there you go, reloading, seeing people on the point, jumping in, spinning the gun. Takes out the soldier, takes out the medic, checking our back for a spy. Keep in mind, counter to spy is turning around, and then the soldier shoots us with a direct hit because we're slow, we're spun up, and then we die. So the basic strategy for heavy when using the shotgun and minigun is jump and then spin your gun to gain more momentum, especially around corners. You didn't see it as much here. And use the shotgun when falling back or just repositioning yourself when killing people. It's not, you know, vital. You're not in position to kill people. You're just here to do damage. And the shotgun can really help you maximize damage. So if a guy's like almost dead and you just pull out your shotgun, you just shoot him, he dies, you get a kill, everybody wins except the guy who died. So that was the heavy, very short strategy here, gaining about 13 kills in 1 life. Good. Good, good. So now we're going to move on to the engineer. And just have a basic strategy on him. Alright, here's the engineer. Basic strategy. Alright, use the build tool to build sentry guns, dispensers, and teleporters. Alright, good. You need metal to build, repair, and upgrade your buildings, collect fallen weapons, or remains of other buildings to collect more metal. And this is important. Collect fallen weapons. Can't emphasize this enough. Collect weapons. Be like, you know, scavenger. Hit your sentry gun with your wrench to upgrade. Each level gets more health and more firepower. Build dispensers and build teleporters. Keep an eye out for spies and sappers. Use your wrench to remove sappers. Pyros are good allies, like I said. They can help remove sappers from buildings if they use the home wrecker or the mall. That's the basic tip. Basic strategy, call for medic when you're about to die. Yeah, that's a good strat. It's a really good strat. I highly recommend that. So we're going to be looking at an engineer replay somewhere. Let's see. Where is that replay? Yeah, okay, let's look at a basic engineer defense. Which is probably the most boring thing to watch because you just build and stuff. But it goes for build orders and like planning stuff ahead. And we're going to be playing on Gravel Pit. And Gravel Pit's not exactly the most engineer-friendly map. So we go like, oh, this is a Wrangler. We're going to use the pistol and the wrench. We're going to build a teleporter and run back into spawn. Normally, I don't... You shouldn't really run back into spawn to grab metal. But this map is so metal... empty. So you can't really capitalize on that. So now we have 200 metal. And now we're going to be preparing a bit, because keep in mind you can move your buildings around, and normally I say go dispenser first, but in this case we go teleporter first. What? Teleporter? Okay, so we're going to grab some metal there. There's some metal here, and here, and here. It's not a lot. It's very little, very scarce, and it's pretty far running in between. So we're going to go build dispenser first, after teleporter. And then we're going to grab this metal over here, jump around. You can't see the metal, but now we have enough for a sentry gun. So I'm going to build a sentry gun, and I joined the server a little bit late, so the gates are open, but that's fine. So we're just going to look here, and then we're going to run back here, grab the metal, and oh, the teleporter just finished. That's nice timing right there, and then I'm going to put the teleporter in that safe location, put up there, and now we're going to work on our dispenser. And the way we're going to do it is get the dispenser up to level 3, and hope to God our heavy and our soldier and our sniper is able to buy us enough time so we can get that sentry to level 3. And we're going to time-lapse it. So we see there, hammering on stuff, grabbing metal, running back, grabbing the metal in the back, and then upgrading the dispenser, and working on the sentry gun. Now I'll keep working on the sentry gun. The sentry gun's done. Alright, cool. And now we're going to work on the teleporter. Grab more, grab metal. You see the sentry gun is doing stuff. You don't have to camp it all the time, unless it's being shot at, you know, by an Uber. The enemy team has a Wrangle sentry gun that goes down to this heavy, I think. The heavy just shoots it, the engineer moves it. And we're having a pretty good defense, and the blue team is awful. So that's pretty much it. Build dispenser first, then teleporter, then sentry gun. Doesn't really matter. Work on dispenser level 3, and then sentry level 3. That's the case. So we have an engineer. You know the guy was over here. He's now here now. On the left side, he's going to use the Wrangler. And I saw him, and I'm like, all right, cool, let's do this. So I'm going to use the pistol, right? Oh shit, that's a bit too fast. So I'm just gonna I'm just shooting at him, right? So he's behind his sentry gun, and then he's gonna wrangle it, and then I just kill him with the pistol, and the sentry gun goes down. And then I killed the sentry gun with my pistol. And that's pretty much it. You know, you just hold the sentry gun, having it at a good spot. We will work on good sentry placement later, but that's just basically it. You know, have a plan, know the map, put up dispenser first, then teleporter, then sentry, or sentry, then teleporter, and work on getting everything uploaded first. And if you're with other engineers, work together as engineers to win and stuff like that. So that was the engineer on defense. Oh, let's play engineer on offense! Yeah! With the standard loadout. Cool. Because that's so easy and good. It says engineer is a defensive player, and he is a defensive player. He's a fucking bitch to play on offense. So we are just walking here, waiting for the gates to open. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's do this. I'm an engineer on offense. Alright, good. Alright, let's attack. Okay, shit, reload. Okay, run on the other door. Watching bomb. Alright, attack team, let's get on. Let's go. I'll use my shotgun. Shit, alright, bunch of guys. Better build a sentry. Oh, fuck. Died. Alright. I'm just gonna fall back here and keep attacking. Alright, use my pistol. And, oh my god, a spy block. Oh, fuck. Basically, that's like impossible as engineer, right? The door just open, you run out, and you die. So it's better to just switch to another class and like demo or soldier or heavy or medic or whatever. And when the spawn is clear, you can move out. So that's what we're gonna do in the next replay. We're gonna look at how to properly do that. So we're gonna go. The thing that happened is that I switched to medic after that round, and we just rolled them. I did not have any time to switch back to engineer. We just one life, just kill everybody. So apparently being a medic, it's really good. So this is on Payload Hoodoo, the second map here, and on offense you actually have space to build. So we're gonna build a teleporter first. We're gonna build a ton of stuff. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build tons of stuff. Running back and building a sentry gun, and running back to spawn, grab my rail, working on the sentry gun. Gonna get that to level 3 first, because why not? We have a lot of time before the gates open. And dun, level 3. Oops, they're gonna move it out here. We're gonna put it here. We don't really care about it. And I'm gonna work on a teleporter. And then work on a teleporter. Get some help from another engineer. Oh, thank you, engineer. And then we're gonna do something clever, right? We're gonna move it back here. And you might be asking, why are you moving it here? Shouldn't the teleporter be here? Here's the thing. When the gates open, you don't know if they have like 3 Ubers and Pyros and Demoman and just run in everywhere and just kill all your shit. That happens so many times if your team's not properly prepared. By doing this, you kind of secure and hide your teleporter in a secret place. And when it's safe, you can just move it out. Because when they go in here, they'll go like, yeah, let's kill everybody. Okay, kill everybody. Let's fall back. It's basically what they're going to do. And they're not going to be like, yes, you're just not going to teleport. No, they're not going to do that. They're just going to fall back after they kill your team and doing the spawn camping. 2, 1. Alright. So we're going to be using the center gun offensively. We don't use the Wrangler because we have the pistol. We're doing it stock. The center gun takes a couple of hits. And keep in mind, it's important to check your back when you are hammering on your center gun, because you may or may not know it, but there could be spies behind you. And the spy gets a stab on us, but our center gun kills the spy. And then we die, but that's okay because we have the second part of this replay, the next life, which is offensive engineering part 2 in this back to basic thing. And basically, you're being defensively on offense as an engineer. And basically what you do is that you build your teleporter. See, we have a teleporter back here, level 3. It survived. Oh, everything survived. Let's move shit up. Let's move shit up. When you're carrying stuff, if you see an enemy, just drop whatever you're carrying and try to kill the guy. Because if you die carrying a sentry gun, that's kind of dumb. And it's really, you know, not recommended that you do this, but it can work sometimes if you're really careful and you know what you're doing. So I have a soldier up here, and I see him, and I immediately drop my stuff, and I just use the pistol and kill him, and I let the sentry gun go up. And I'm like, alright, let's try and build this. Because we already have a level 3 teleporter, so it's, yeah, why not build a teleporter right here? Just gonna build that, let it build by itself while I'll go and work on getting my other stuff up. Because as of right now, it's probably faster to just grab my sentry gun or the dispenser to put it up to maintain, create a choke for the enemy team so they can't push back. Now what's good? Well, high ground is good, so let's put it up here. If they go below us, we'll just fucking kill them. And that's really hard for the demo man too, since we're pushing the cart. I decide to just destroy my dispenser as I can't be bothered to go back and get it. Just building it here, doesn't really matter. Team keeps moving forward, pushing the cart, that's good. And now we have a teleporter that's teleporting everybody, and teleporter is so important, so useful as an engineer. Keep working on stuff here, and we're gonna move up our teleporter. No, I mean a sentry gun. I was saying telespentry. We're just gonna move it up further and put it on the high ground here. And this is really risky, but it's good because our team is in the front, sentry gun's in the back, level 3, and it's just gonna build up here by itself. Hopefully not get spy. And now my team has coverage in this area where they're attacking, so any fancy spies can't do anything. We have a soldier shooting lasers, not hitting anything. So right now we just moving out our dispenser very nicely. I'm gonna put it down in the corner so they can heal. Very nice there. We're gonna do something that's a bit annoying, but we're gonna try and move our teleporter up eventually as soon as we get the dispenser up. It's now level 2. It's fine, and we're just gonna reload. Important to reload as any class really that has reload. Just gonna try and make the delay of a teleporter being down as short as possible. Then we go like, yeah, let's put it here. Yeah, that's good. It's good to put on the low ground. But then you realize, if one demo man comes in and kills your sentry gun, your teleporter is gonna die as well. So that's the whole thing about keeping things clustered together. So we realize that, and we go like, oh, maybe it's not just a good idea after all. Let's just move it. Yeah, let's just move that down here. So there we go. Yeah, cool. And now comes the pyro in, and what I get against the pyro that has Uber? Well, a pyro. Do we have a pyro? Not here. And there's not a lot we can do, really, so he just kills all our shit, and the medic comes and stabs us in the face. And then we lose all our shit. Sad day for an engineer, but, you know, stuff happens. We did good. We had teleporter. We pushed the cart really far, along with our team. And that was just a second death. So that was the engineer. Yes. All the replays with engineers are like 5 minutes long, and it's just a guy hammering his wrench. Now we're gonna move on to the support classes. We're gonna move on to the medic, which I didn't put up in the tab because I'm a fucking retard. Here we go. Yes, we have a medic. Oh, this is basic strategy. All right. Use your medic to heal teammates and buff them to 150% of the normal health. All right. It should say to heal teammates. Teammates, that means not just the heavy. It doesn't say heavy here. It says teammates. That's the entire team. Fill your uber charge by healing teammates. Not just the heavy, just teammates, everybody. Yes, good. Then hit mouse 2 to activate. Good. And keep in mind the uber charge makes both you and your medigun target invulnerable. So that is one guy that can shoot and one guy that cannot shoot. It's 2 of you. And you build uber charge faster. Teammates who are hurt. So if you see a guy that's hurt, you will actually build faster if he's hurt than if he's not hurt. And keep alert for teammates calling for help. Use medigun arrows on screen to find them. That is the basic stuff about medic. But it doesn't say here, pay more attention to your surrounding than what's in front of you. And what I mean by that is, you have a guy in front of you, usually a heavy. And he kills everything that's in front of you. You don't need to see what he sees because he kills everything. You can pay attention to, you know, maybe your back, where spies come from, or the sides or the flanks, and then you can alert the heavy by saying incoming, or help, or spy. But the guy got music on, so he doesn't hear you anyway. So we're going to be looking at a replay of a medic that doesn't really do that. So let's see, where is, yes, this new submitter, first time submitter. I remember his name when I see it in the tab. But yeah, so we're going to look at the medic, the support class, the most important class in the entire game. Medic is like the stalemate killer. If it's a stalemate, the medic will make sure it's not. So this is Stooge Ivan. He's going to be healing everybody. All right, so he heals him, and a good habit you can have is whenever you heal somebody, just do like 180, turn around. Just like, is anyone behind me? No. All right, it's Pyro behind me. Does he know there's a Pyro? No, he doesn't, because the Pyro is dead. So he's going to be running around here healing the soldier. That doesn't, you know, get high ground or anything. He goes to the carts, and as you see, he heals his teammates. His team does not have a heavy. Surprise, surprise. And there's the thing, you heard the scream, right? I mean, somebody got stabbed. He doesn't even turn around, but the Pyro, there's like 2 Pyros there. It's like 2 Pyros, 1 spy. The spy's so dead. He's on fire and stuff there. And it still doesn't check his back that much, but there's not much back here anyway, but still. Demo man jumps up and stuff. He's gonna heal the demo man. He's gonna heal this guy, and just work on building our Uber. He does not really have a lot of people to Uber. You have like Pyros, which probably do with, you know. The nice thing about keeping cover, if he'd been sitting behind the cart, that ball would have hit him in the face, and he wouldn't be standing here like a dolt. And then he's like falling back. Keep in mind you can defend yourself with the syringes. Keep in mind you don't always have to hold the medigun to do stuff. So he's healing the Pyros and healing his teammates. Notice he's healing everybody. He's being a good medic. We love him. It's just his team that fucking stinks. But a good medic can help a bad team. But a bad medic do not help a good team because he only heals the heavy. So he's healing the spies, healing everybody, building that Uber. Can't see it because Valve thinks it's such a good idea to not include any kind of information, but here he has Uber because it's more fancy. Soldier jumps up, gets the high ground, and then decides to go all apeshit by himself. There's a Pyro with his Logistinator. Takes the other Pyro down. He's gonna fall back. He's a spy. He's on fire. Pyro's like putting him out of his flames. Yeah, that's right. You can put your teammates out of their misery if they're on fire as a Pyro. So fucking do that, Pyros. How many times have you run by a Pyro? You're almost dead, and the Pyro just looks at you, runs past you, and then you die. He's using the degreaser. Alright, healing another Pyro. The team is pushing the cart, doing very well. You see, he should be checking his back more. He's really looking where his teammates are looking, and the thing is, like, he can't shoot. So that means he doesn't really have to look that way because a spy doesn't usually, you know, sneak around the guy that's looking at him. You know, so pay more attention to your surroundings. But here he goes, pops the Uber inside the enemy spawn, and the soldier's like, oh yeah, right, Uber, and he uses the bone saw to kill the teleporter, and he's gonna fall back, kill his spy, and they're in the spawn, being in a very dangerous position here. Spy runs by him. The spy gets fun. So I like the spy right here. He's just sitting here, and the enemy sniper's looking around him. Is like, spy. All right, got him. All right, so This is spy! Okay, got him. Got him, and then they just cap. And then they win. So this is basic medic introduction. No real fancy pushes or nothing. Just really, really basic stuff. Heal everybody. Pop an Uber when you see fit. And check your back more. You know, just look around. Be a tourist. And heal everybody, not just a heavy. So that was the medic. Only one replay. And now we're going to move on to my favorite class, which is the sniper. A support class. Kind of. Snipers are good if they're allowed to stay in the back, but in order to stay in the back, you must have stuff in front of you. Otherwise, they just run up to you, and snipers are not really good up close. They're kind of weak, because that's how they're really strong far away, but up close, you kill them real fast. Like soldiers kills them in 2 rockets. So let's look at what the wiki says about sniper basic strategy. Okay, so it says, the longer you spend zoomed in using the scope, the more damage you will do. Yeah, so if you scope and shoot and don't hit a headshot, it's 50 damage. If you're fully charged, that's 150. Enough to kill every single class, but soldier, pyro, demo, and heavy. Zoom in your rifle using mouse 2. Okay. Aim for the head, you know, headshots, they do critical damage. It's 150 on quick scope and 450 on a full scope, and there's like in between. Use your submachine gun to deal with nearby enemies. The submachine gun is highly underrated. A lot of people switch to the Razorback, which you should never ever use ever, because you want to check your back regardless of a class you play. And the thing is, like, if you play as a sniper that never checks his back, you get used to never checking your back. And if you then play a medic, you will be a medic that never checks your back. And what happens to a medic that never checks his back? He gets yelled at and he dies. What else? When you use Jarate on an enemy, make sure your shot do a mini crit there for try not to waste it. I'll just throw a Jarate whenever. You'll get better at it. So it's not a lot of good tips there in the basic strategy for the sniper. There's like a whole article of basic tips you can do, but we're gonna look at that. We're just gonna look at the first few lines. So we're on CP Egypt. This is Ivan again, our medic. Enemies nearby, uses the SMG, sees the spy, tries to shoot him in the head, can't really do it. Spy goes down, working on angles, staying in the back. Trying to get, it's important to get good angles where you don't have to aim really much to shoot him. Kills a sniper that's standing still. Goes for basic strategy in Team Fortress 2, never stand still ever. As much as you can unless you know you're 100% safe. Tries to get the kill on the soldier, staying in scope for a real long time, seeing another sniper, takes him down. And then goes back into the closet to gain more health. And then he's gonna fall back, run around, and regroup. And he's gonna target the medic first, because the medic is easier to kill than the heavy. Gets the pick on the medic, nice kill there. And also, it's important targets to kill as a sniper. Sniper is really good against heavies, medics, and engineers. So if you can get the engineer, and the engineer's not there to repair his sentry gun, the sentry gun will die really easy to any kind of fire. You just shoot at it until it dies. Any class can do that. So he gets another pick on the Demo Man. Tries to get another pick on the sniper, but he can't really do that. The spy comes up. It should have been dead by now, but the spy was herping dirt back in the base, and he gets another kill on the heavy. And tries to snipe and get the soldier. Can't really connect the hits. The soldier jumps in, and holy shit, that's dangerous. Soldiers jumping in is really good against snipers. There's not a lot you can do, and they're really hard to hit. This is a spy here using the SMG. Close. So a good strategy is shoot them in the head, and if they don't die, finish them off with the SMG. Like he tries to do there, the spy just runs away. Chasing him down, and the soldier's like, alright, spy. Sees this thing heavy, running up, and being too close, and then he dies. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a sniper. It's not a lot to it more than stay in the back, shoot people in the head, and yeah, pick your position closely, and don't use the Razorback or Darwin Danger Shield ever. SMG or Jarate, and occasionally the Cozy Camper. Those are actually useful. So yeah, that was the sniper, and now we're going to move on to probably the most interesting class of Team Fortress 2, that is the spy. So spies are good against everything as long as you have the element of surprise. on your side, and you're able to do damage as a spy. So let's look at the regular spy, you know, basic strategy. We're on the wiki, basic strategy. All right. Oh god, that's a lot of text. Whoa. Okay. Use your knife to backstab enemies from behind, killing them instantly. All right. If you ever played TF2, you know that. You experience that. Use your disguise to disguise as anyone. Beware, attacking will remove your disguise. All right. So you need to be sneaky. Use the cloak to become invisible. Use your cloak to get behind enemy lines in disguise to move around amongst them. Try to act like an enemy while disguised. Try to act like an enemy, okay? And how do you know how the enemy acts? You have to play as the class they play as your disguise and try to mimic as best as you can. So if you're disguised as, let's say, a demo man, you would call for medic a lot, hold the sticky bomb launcher, and jump. And if you're a sniper, disguised as a sniper, just strafe back and forth where a sniper would normally stand. You know, try to act, be an actor. What else? Observe the enemy team where the enemy team's members are and disguise as one of them. That means, like, if you kill a guy, try and disguise as the guy you just killed, because that will make you harder to detect, because, you know, they don't really communicate that well. And play zappers, because you have a zapper that can zap sentry guns to destroy them. And disguises aren't lost when placing zappers, so that's really good. You can really, like, if you just zap a sentry gun and the engineer, like, just tries to fix his sentry gun, the sentry gun will die, and you will survive, and you'll most likely get your engineer too. So, and also enemy medics can heal you if you call for them. You can also stab the engineer and then zap the sentry gun before the sentry gun turns around. You have to be really fast to do that. And you can disguise yourself hidden. Try to disguise yourself in the enemy base. And even if they spot you, try to disguise again. Try not to go as the same disguise always, because that is predictable. And you can see the enemy health when you have the crosser over them, so you can pick off the weaker enemies. And I know this is really good, because if you're a spy and you see some guy that's like really, really low on health, he's like really in the red, just shoot him with a pistol. So we're going to be looking at Solid Spear Layer here. Lieutenant Solid Spear Layer as a spy on this map with a team of 3 other spies.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Keep in mind, in order to be a good spy, you need to have, you know, some sort of element of surprise. If you don't have the element of surprise and they know you're coming, you won't be able to do shit. That's how spy works. Totally dependent on enemy. So he's going to be using the cloak. Nobody can see him. He sees an enemy spy. He's going to be like, okay, that was some stuff. All right, this is a good defense. All right, the only thing they need is like a pyro. They have a sniper with the range back, and they have a sentry gun and a dispenser and 2 engineers. So he just goes back here. And how would you approach this? Let's see what he does. All right, first he goes and saps the sentry gun, stabs the 1 engineer. The other engineer gets taken out by this. What? By something. And he saps the sentry gun goes down. Goes in, stabs the spy, stabs the dispenser, and then leaves. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you take down a sentry gun. As a spy, you work together as a team, and as your team runs up to the sentry gun, you zap it so it won't shoot, and then you just throw all your bombs and rockets and bullets and shit at it, and it will die, and you will be victorious. And the enemy engineer will hate you. Okay, it will hate you. So that was on offense. Let's see, spoy. All right, so let's just go here and look at the last replay for today, which is of the spy. I'm gonna finish it up. Gonna wrap it all up, and then I'm gonna tell you the topic for next week's HiGPS. So he is now on defense as a spy, and as a spy you want to go for the crucial targets, which is heavies and medics and engineers and all that stuff. He's going to be hiding here, or running around in the open, and sees a medic and gets a stab on him because he doesn't check his back. The demo man knows he's there, tries to do the fancy stair stab thing, can't do it, uses the pistol and just shoots him because that's easier and more efficient. And then he's gonna is that a spy? Oh, that's a player on my team. Alright, cool. Okay. He's now disguised as a sniper, and if these guys had somewhat, you know, of a brain, they would know that the guy's a spy. The enemy spy doesn't do that, but he knows, and now everybody knows. They've seen him. He uses the pistol. And now we have probably like a really def heavy. Alright, so I'm just gonna turn up the volume here and go into the heavy cab, and let's see what he hears. You see, you don't have a lot of time on you to react to screams that's right behind you, alright? I mean, I heard it when he was shooting with, you know, volume up, so you should be able to react on that too. So medic screams means medic's been stabbed. You have exactly 0.2 seconds before you die as well. So let's look at this again. Alright, so here he is. There's the doctor. And you see the medic isn't even checking his back. Well, why does the medic need to look this way? The medic, let's look at the medic. What does he see? All he sees the fat back of this heavy, and that's about it. Alright, so we have him cloaking behind here. Gets the medic, and gets the heavy right afterwards. Being smug as a spy is. Disguising again, jumping around here. Spies is probably the hardest thing to deal with when you're a new player. Especially more of the experienced spies. But keep in mind, Pyro is good against spy. Just check everybody, check your back. Call out spy when you see one. And listen for the screams. Just gonna use the pistol. Takes out the soldier. Just gonna disguise. Make sure where people don't go. And try not to be predictable when you're disguised. Just gonna try and disguise behind here. The sniper goes here. Stabs him in the side. You're being a bit tricky there. Doesn't really matter. He tries to get the demo man. Demo man is dead, and so is that spy, but he's dead wingers, he's still alive. But he died from the fall, I guess. Damn gravity, got you again. He's gonna be running around here using the regular cloak and dagger. Because right now, if you're wondering where the choke is on a payload map, this is where the choke is. It's where the car is at. So we see a solid running around here. It's a spy, sees a soldier that doesn't check his back. Keep in mind, spies are most likely to strike when you're busy shooting at something. So you should, even if you're like tons of shit in front of you, just turn around once in a while to check for a spy. It will reduce the amount of times you get stabbed. Also as a spy. Keep in mind, the cloak does make sound, and if you're a sniper and you don't use the razorback and you get stabbed by spies a lot, just keep playing, because you will get used to hearing that sound, and you'll develop super hearing like I have, and spies won't really be a problem. You see, the razorback doesn't really save you, because the spy can just shoot you in the face. Seeing a scout up there, disappears. And that's right, using the regular cloak, the stock watch, you can actually pick up the ammo to refill your cloak completely, thus extending the period of time you can be cloaked, which is really, really useful. So Demo's seeing a sniper. Right now you should just have shot the sniper because he doesn't pay attention. And now he decides to get, instead of killing him, he decides to get a heavy, but a heavy sees him, catches him off guard, and he dies. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is gonna sum up the Back to Basics episode. So to sum it all up, scout, flank your enemies. Go behind them, hit them from the side. Do not attack head-on. Soldier, be above your target. Pyro, stick to corners, don't attack people head-on. Compression blast, help your teammates, spy check. Demo man, shoot bombs everywhere. And call for medic. Heavy, shoot stuff. Be in good position, check her back for spies. Engineer, don't be engineer as soon as the gates open. And build a dispenser first when you defend near respawning ammo. Medic, check her back, heal everybody, pop Uber when it's necessary. Not just the same guy over and over, even if he's good. Pop it on your teammates. It will be good for some variation, just for fun. Sniper, stay in the back, shoot people in the head. Or body shot, whatever. Spy, be sneaky, act like the enemy team, take advantages of their weaknesses, sap sentry guns, take down sentry rigs, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching. This was the Back to Basics episode. And I feel bad because I've been a dick and I haven't checked the chat all time long because I've been on the wiki the entire time. And yeah, that's gonna pretty much sum it up. We're gonna do a whole series of Back to Basics coming up. There's not gonna be a show this Saturday because that's too short. But next Wednesday, we're gonna cover flanking in more detail as scout. So send me replays of you playing scout on whatever server, preferably using the scatter gun and whatever loadout you want to use. We just want to see you use your loadout, efficiently. So it's gonna be pretty much Back to Basics, scout, flanking is gonna be the topic. So send those replays to HiGPS, replays@gmail.com. If you're unsure how to do that, go to the Twitch TV/HiGPS and check out the how to replay video that's below this. If you're watching this on the stream, if you're watching this in the archive, it's not there. But you have like subscribe button here on Blip and YouTube. Join my Steam group, follow me on Twitter, stay up to date. And later today, I will be streaming a scrim I will be playing Sniper with We Want Fun against some team. Thank you for watching. I'm HiGPS, and you're cool.